Howdy, this is Mackenzie Franklin from SideGame LLC here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Today we're going to be taking a look at Unbroken, a solo game of survival and revenge by Artem Safarov. Now this is the Kickstarter edition of the game. It is also fully sleeved, so you'll notice that we do have a little bit of lid lift here. We've got about an inch of lid lift. I know it's pretty dramatic, but you'll see why here in a second, because there are just a lot of cards in this game, especially when you sleeve them. Without further ado, let's take a look inside. So we lift the box off here, and inside you'll see that we have three distinct sections. On this right section here, we're going to have the bag. And this bag you don't really need, but I do like the flavor for it. It's going to hold all of your tokens. So the tokens for yourself with the blues, the damage markers for all of the character abilities, conditions, things like that, as well as the die that you're going to roll for the monster attacks, and then the path token if you are using the guide sheets. This is going to help you track the phases of the game. So all these are stored in this bag here, and you just simply dump them out every game. It does keep them from, flying everywhere else in the box though. So kind of nice. That's on the right side there. Next, in the middle here, we use the Burger Tokens brand Perfect Fit boxes. This is for the 100 size here. Now it does fit really nicely. It's going to store all of your adventure cards here, your encounters. You simply open up the box here, dump them out. Super nice. I really like Burger Tokens. They're clear, so you can see what cards you're actually dealing with, and they're going to provide a nice support system, so you don't need to actually put the rest of your stuff into boxes. The next thing on the bottom here, we got a silica gel packet in here for freshness. And then on the left side, we've got not only your skill cards, but also your condition cards. So very clearly visible here, and these are things that you're going to be reaching into. Skills you will shuffle and get randomly, but you'll need them every game. Underneath here, you have all the different character cards. So you got your Huntress, as well as your Sage, all these awesome characters, as well as your score pad. We've got a laminated version, just in case. And then you'll have all of your basic actions as well as your weapons here. So these are all going to be in one stack for you to use. As you can see, the last person who played this, they were the Huntress. There was their action guide. And it looks like they ended the game with the advanced weapon, the sword. Very cool, very solid. Stay on the left side there. And then underneath, you're going to have the large components. So these are going to be the monsters. So it tells you on the back what level the monster are. You can go ahead and keep them random like this. And then when you play, you just simply shuffle them up and pick one. So you can also roll the die and keep them in a specific order. So these are ordered by the number here. So this is like number 2 of the level 4 monsters. So as you go through the dungeons, you'll be fighting all sorts of creepy monsters. I'll let you explore these as you play. And then the rest, you're simply going to dump out. These are going to be, first off, you've got your player boards. So these are going to track all of your personal inventories. So you've got your resource tracks, your effort tracks, you've got your time track and your monster tracker for their shield and their health. So those will simply go on top of everything. Underneath that, you have your quick start guides, which are super nice for getting into the game. And then on the back, you have the references to kind of help you. And that's what that Fox tracker is for. You'll kind of put it on there and follow this flow chart to see what you're actually doing. So you don't want to die, you want to win. Fantastic. And then next, we've got an achievement sheet if you are tracking achievements. Totally cool. Some score pads if you want to keep your winning scores. I think our score to beat is 31 potentially. And then your rule book and rules reference guide. Now there is additional content for this game on their website. I believe you had to be a Kickstarter backer to get it, but the files may be available. I'll go ahead and put a link in the description if I can find them. But otherwise, let's go ahead and pack it up. So first on the bottom, we're going to put that reference guide, the rulebook, the achievements, the score pads, the player boards. I like putting them face down so that the rest of the things help them with remaining flat. We're going to put all the monsters on top of that. The large tarot cards for the different hunters as well as the score pads. You've got all your skill and condition cards. You've got all of your adventure cards, your encounter cards here, your bag on the right side, and then your silica gel packet down there. And that is organizing Unbroken. If you have any questions about what you saw here, please let me know down in the comments below. Have you played Unbroken? What do you think of it? How do you organize your copy? I'd love to hear what you think. Thank you so much for watching SideGame Strong.